Do you know how committed I am to all of you? I am going to shoot the Spokane Minute on my lunch break at work in my car because my life is getting pretty busy, but I don't mind it and I'm not complaining. But I have a show tonight that by the time this releases would have already happened. So if you saw me at our community conversation down at Lunarium, I hope you said hi. And remember, there'll be another one coming up in March. March 20th is the second one. So there's time, but let's start building community. That's why I do these things. So anyways, I'm coming to you to share the five things you can do this week in your community of Spokane, Washington, because we need to get out there and participate in community. We talked about it at Lunarium, that community takes participation. So I guess we should do that. So without further ado, my friends, I think it's time for the Spokane Minute. So I wonder what number one will be for you to do this week in Spokane, Washington. I have to say my setup is a little different here. I don't have my little laptop hiding underneath my phone. So I can try to be as discreet as possible in reading my notes. Can't happen this time. If you have never been to 9 Bar and Bistro, they've been around in Spokane for a little while. The owners are absolutely amazing. Well, here's your chance to go do something fun. This is an event for all ages, not just 21 and over. This is going to happen on Wednesday, January 21st from 6:30 to 8:15. And it is what is more fun than a paint and sip class, which I always enjoy drinking wine and painting. But there will be non-alcoholic beverages for the kiddos if you're not 21. But if you want to go get to know 9 Bar and Bistro, or maybe you've been there and you're a fan of that place, you should go and enjoy this event. It's going to be happening at 9 Bar and Bistro, which is at 232 West Sprague Avenue. Like I said, it's from 6:30 to 8:15 this Wednesday, January 21st. You will be painting on a smaller canvas, an 11 by 14, which is about the size of a legal paper, right? So if you want to go have a good time, I think it's nice. You get to meet the people in your community. You might even meet Miss Kitty Kane, who is the owner and absolutely amazing, a gem of a person. So if you want to find out more about it, you can go to www.9bar.com. 9 is spelled Nyne, 9bar.com. So you can go there, have a really good time in the middle of the week. You're not out too late, and you're doing a really great, fun activity. And let's see, I'm never good at these painting things, but I've done it many a time, and they're still hanging all around my house. So do it with pride. I think it'll be pretty fun. Number 2. Hold on, let me see if I can think. Remember when Johnny Carson would do this? I'm psychic. You know what? I'm feeling like some really fun event is going to happen on Thursday, January 22nd, down at the Fox Theater, which is, of course, one of our amazing theaters here in town. And I wonder what it is. Well, you don't have to wait any longer. Teresa Caputo, of course, the Long Island medium, is going to be here in Spokane doing a show here. It's called Teresa Caputo Live, The Experience. And I have no doubt it'll be an experience. So if that's something you enjoy, Thursday, the 22nd, this coming Thursday at 7:30 p.m. is when the show starts. You can still go get tickets. I looked, and there were still some tickets. You can still go get tickets at www.foxtheaterspokane.org. And theater is spelled E-R, not R-E. foxtheaterspokane.org. You can go see Teresa Caputo. Maybe she will pick you out of the audience and give you a reading. I think I would be afraid. I think I'd be like, please don't tell me anything. Unless it's really, really good news, then I'm willing to give it a go. But if you go, I still want pictures and I want to hear what you thought of it. So that's number 2 on your list of things you can do this week. You know I love theater. You know I love live theater. I love it all of the arts. So I have to say, I have acted in some Jane Austen plays before, based on, of course, her amazing novels. Any of the Austen women. They had a brother, I don't know if you know that, and he tried to write, but the girls kind of took it. They were much better. And I think that perturbed brother Austen a lot. But right now, one of my favorite adaptations, one of my favorite movies from Jane Austen is Emma. And Emma is a comedy based back in the day when she was alive. It's a comedy of a woman who believes that she knows better how to match people's love lives than they know themselves. And in the end, she gets tripped up and falls for someone named Mr. Knightley, who I've never forgotten. This was a movie way back in the day, probably 20-some years ago. Gwyneth Paltrow was in it, and it is funny and fun and so great. So now I'm going to go see this play. This is happening down at Spokane Civic Theater. I'm going to go see it on the 30th. If you are there, you need to find me and say hi. I'm going to go with my amazing friend, Holly McGinnis, and her family. They are amazing. They let me go to so many fun and wonderful things. But I want to say, it's going to happen on Friday, the 23rd of January at 7:30 p.m. So get there a little early to get your tickets. This does run through February 8th. It does a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday run all the way through February 8th. But go get your tickets and see how fun this show is. I'm excited. We have a lot of talent in Spokane, and I love it when they show up and show off. So you can get your tickets at www.civictickets.com. So I hope to see you there. Please say hi. Do you know what pairs really nicely on a chilly winter night? Pairs with a lovely Merlot with a little chocolatey finish. The best thing to pair with that would be live jazz. And you know I love me some live jazz. For 2 nights, Mary Hill Winery in Kendall Yards, which is a really fun venue, they are hosting 2 days of local jazz and their award-winning wine. Of course, you can go there on Friday, the 23rd from 5 to 8, or you can go there on Saturday, the 24th from 5 to 8. Both are celebrating 2 different jazz groups. The first one is Shower with Friends, Schauer. And the one on Saturday is Dusty Thomas. So if you want to go enjoy, if you haven't been to Mary Hill, it's wonderful. I have held events there. I have definitely drank plenty of their wine, and it is absolutely beautiful. Of course, surrounded by Kendall Yards, which is a fun little area. So if you want to go see some, to go listen to some good jazz and also drink some good wine, see if that chocolatey Merlot is a good pairing for you with live jazz. I prefer, a nice chilled white wine of some sort. But those are great. But you can go get more information on this at www.maryhillwinery, MARYHALL, winery.com. Did you think we were going to miss a spelling bee? Never, my friends, never. Got to keep that brain sharp. So go check them out either Friday night or Saturday night and have a really good time. Have some wine for me. Listen, I can't lie to you. It is getting cold in here, so put on all your clothes, is all I'm saying. To quote a fun song from my past. I have to say, I enjoy giving some cooking classes, or not giving them, you don't want to learn from me, talking about cooking classes. And I have to say, we have another one. You thought you knew all there was to know about making sourdough, because of course there are starter classes I've talked about before everywhere. Well, the Kitchen Engine is hosting a 2-day class. That's 2 in a row, 2 days. That's pretty good. A 2-day class because there's a lot more you can learn. And making sourdough is a little more intense. If you took their class that was about starter, they taught you how to begin the starter and what they call how to feed the mother. That freaks me out. All I think of is Alien. It totally, it's terrifying. But they teach you how to feed that yeast, feed that bread until it grows so you can do even more with it. And in this class, like I said, it's 2 days. This is going to happen January 25th, which is Sunday, and Monday the 26th at 8 p.m. both times. The first day's class is an hour and a half. hour and a half. The second day's class is 2.5 hours. So be ready. But if you want to know, they're even going to teach you how to use the extra dough to make sourdough crackers. What? I love it. I absolutely love this. I'm afraid of what I would make, though, if I were to do this class. But you can do this on either day at the Kitchen Engine, which is at 621 West Malin. If you want to find out how much these classes cost, and you want to go to www.thekitchenengine.com. Pretty simple. But I would suggest, it's a lot of fun. If you love baking, if you love cooking, first of all, the Kitchen Engine has a ton of classes just for you. But I want to know, what's it like? They do suggest that you either have taken their first class for making a sourdough starter and feeding the mother, creepy, or at least have that knowledge, already know wherever you learned it to come into this second class. And that way you're not lost. So, I would suggest giving it a go. And guess what, guys? That's the number 5 of the list of things for you to do in Spokane. Okay, that covers it. I do want to remind you of one more thing, which is if you are interested in being part of the sitcom that I wrote and created, and also now Michaela Daniel, she's an award-winning director in Spokane, is going to film. We are holding auditions. They're coming up on January 24th and 25th. They are from 12:30 to 3:30 on the 3rd floor video production room at our very own Central Spokane Library, right there on Main. I would like to put you in the schedule, so all you have to do is follow our little email address, production@arucreative.com, and let me know you want to come and audition. Keep in mind, you don't have to audition for any specific character. We have lots of characters. I can provide you with a monologue, or you can come in with a monologue already prepared, and then we'll do a little, what they call a side, which is a little short reading from the script itself. But it would be a lot of fun. We are very excited to begin this process. We are being produced by the great April Gilbreath, who is so phenomenally amazing and talented. So come on down, give me a shout. Let's get you in there to audition, and let's make something really fun in Spokane. Who else is shooting an independent sitcom? For now, just us. So we will shoot all summer, but we need to start getting ready now. That includes table reads, that includes getting the crew together, that includes making sure we cast this thing with everybody. We're shooting 12 episodes. That's one full season of the show, almost not quite. So I really hope to see you there. But until then, always watch to the end. I'm going to share wonderful pictures of things I've been out doing, and there'll be pictures from the community conversation that we had down at Lunarium as well. So, hey guys, get out there, participate in your community, and let's build it stronger and stronger. Till next time, I'll see ya.